Hello, everyone. Welcome to Backyard Musings, broadcasting live from Apple Valley. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, another beautiful day in the high desert.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little warm, but it's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it was 84 yesterday.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 90s today.
Yeah. So we got a little lighthearted topic today. Yesterday was, the doom and gloom from the verdict.
Yeah.
Have you been up to date on the UFO scene? Okay, UFOs. Tucker Carlson produced a series of investigative shows that delved into UFO phenomena. Just because something is a UFO doesn't mean that it's a spacecraft. It's just unidentified and flying in the air. Right. That's what it is.
Like a balloon floating over
balloon.
The United States, yeah.
Like a balloon, exactly. But we could identify that with fighter jets, right?
Right.
I've seen, probably you have too, Scott, I've seen tapes of naval aviators. They got their heads up display and they're tracking this thing, and you can see the speed that it's going, and
they don't know what it is.
They don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's unidentified, right? Now we have irrefutable evidence that we're not alone in this great big galaxy. Last year, there was an unexpected landing of a UFO in someone's backyard in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Last year. Several people called into police to report a green streak across the Nevada sky in Las Vegas. Even a body cam of a police officer picked up the green, the axon, picked up the green light in view of that streaked across their axon. Crazy.
All right, so the family in that home went back to the yard to investigate and quickly retreated, seeing something that spooked them. So a veteran came, veteran crime scene reconstruction analysis. His name is Scott Roeder, no relation, who has testified in some of the most highly publicized cases in the world. Broke into a video.
Pistorius. He did Pistorius. Yeah,
pretty famous guy, right?
Yeah.
Broke down a video of the purported alien footage in Las Vegas, and this is what he found.
Elvis Presley. No, just kidding. He didn't find Elvis Presley. In 1 second so this family, right? This family saw something. You're gonna have to do it yourself, Cameron.
We have another UFO sighting in the backyard.
So
speaking English.
Okay, and I'm getting calls too.
That's okay. It's a busy day.
So this family in the backyard noticed something's going on. So they went out, like 3 of the family members went out, and they're filming, right? And they walked out to the back, right? And they saw something that spooked them, and they ran back into the house, right?
Okay.
They didn't know what it was, right?
That's a normal human act, right? Yeah.
In Vegas.
Yeah, whatever.
So in 1 second of real time, there are 30 frames that show head and shoulders with smoke around it. And there's another frame that shows like an alien person. And they described it, what they saw was 8 to 10 feet, greenish in color.
Wow.
And a humanoid, right? But then you can see something come in behind the fence, like shoulders and a head, just come in and observe what's going on, right?
Wow.
So
we're trying to be bought off here.
Okay, so the smoke wasn't visible to the naked eye. It did not. The residents didn't originally see that. Picked up the movement. Okay, go see mommy. Mommy. Until they picked up movement. Before the 3-member family retreated, you can clearly see this. After you slow it down, you can and it looks like smoke. It's a cloaking device. They have a personal cloaking device. These aliens, right? Their craft probably had it too. It's like it's looking over the fence. Roeder applied the same principles that he would to any kind of investigation. These entities are real, Roeder says, and this is not a fake or fraud. He's calling on a peer review to validate the findings. So what do you think about this, Scott? Tell me what you think.
I don't know. If it was anywhere else in Vegas, I'd say this is nuts. But it's in Vegas, it's really nuts.
Let me point out something. Like if you watched Alien, the original movie from the 70s, right? When they went into that ship and they saw the dude busted up, right? And he had this weird thing. It looked like an elephant. You're like, what is that? Well, years later, it turns out it's a helmet that comes off. There's a humanoid head behind it. So maybe these guys that are greenish in appearance maybe that's their spacesuit. And they
Maybe
can't
so, yeah.
breathe the air, right? And with big eyes so that they can see. Who knows? We've already made the opinion, and I offer the opinion that I think aliens are humanoid, that are humans like us, that have come, that have the technology.
Other
to travel.
worlds.
Other worlds.
Other worlds that we just don't know about.
We know other worlds are created. God created many worlds of His creation. And so, and in fact, there was a Star Trek episode, and I digress, that dinosaurs got split off into other planets and developed sentience.
Or maybe they were there just like they were here, right?
Possibility. So,
but I mean, we believe though that, not to get too religious on this thing, but we believe that man is created in God's image. So
yes.
I don't know that
fingers, ears,
there
eyes.
Are
we saw that from Jesus.
Yeah, and there are animals, and we know of proof of the dinosaurs. So obviously there are other things created. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of an interesting thing. We've talked about space travel and traveling to the moon and sending up spacecraft and stuff.
Yeah. We talked about the habitable, all the stars, and how they're narrowing it down on searches. We talked about that in previous segments.
Yeah. So I think this kind of stuff interests me. So
we've decided that I'm going to go on assignment, much like you were in Utah. I'm going to Vegas on assignment to actually find if there are aliens there.
Right. Which is probably not going to be too far, unless are you planning on going down to the Strip? Or
no.
Okay.
I'm going to try and interview the family. I'm going to try and recreate the scene if I can. I mean, I can't just trespass onto their property, but I'll try and recreate the scene. And maybe it's at night, so maybe at night, and the fear that's going on with this family. I mean, they retreated fast.
Yeah,
you've only got about a minute.
It's definitely not keeping people from going to Las Vegas, at least on the weekends.
Right. People will still go to Vegas.
They will.
They're not going to be scared away.
They'll invest their money in the Bank of Las Vegas every day, every day. So.
And that I think did we talk about this, that the casinos are going to be investing in that bullet train? We did.
I would imagine. I would hope that they would be one of the big investors.
So we've got a high speed rail that's it starts in
Rancho
LA.
Cucamonga. Yeah,
but you can get from LA to Rancho, and then Rancho, it's going all the way out. It's going to stop here. High speed rail go to Vegas. So that's more money. I think it may stop
in Barstow, and then it's on.
Baker too, or no?
I don't know about Baker, but
that would just explode Baker. Baker would just totally. But, I mean, people could commute to Vegas to work, and live in cheap Baker.
Yeah, like I said, anything to get people off of driving on the Interstate 15. I'm all for it.
So Vegas is gonna,
I would hope that they would be one of the major contributors
to that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. I'll report on Monday if I saw any aliens and what my findings were. Is that?
Yeah, that's okay. Fine. And then we'll have to define what actually an alien would be that you would see up there.
Right.
But yeah, so we're not talking about illegal aliens. Illegal immigrants.
No,
we're talking about ones that didn't travel across
other
state
worldly
lines or
proof that we're not
lines.
alone.
No, we're talking about people that came here
illegally from outer space. Here to vote for Biden. Okay, folks, thanks a lot. We'll see you on Monday.
Have a great weekend. Thanks. Bye.